0%. 0.
Okay.
I don't believe LeBron James is going anywhere, Skip, and Rich Paul's doing what Rich Paul's supposed to do. He's the agent. He represents not only Anthony Davis, he also represents LeBron James and a host of other high-profile NBA players. So for him to say that LeBron's a free agent, he's not lying. He is a free agent.
Well, he has the option. He has the option.
You know.
He isn't opted out yet.
Well,
I mean, he should.
He's a free agent. Yeah. Let's just say that. Yeah. If he opted in, he's still a free agent, right, Paul? So when he goes on, Rich Paul goes on to say they should focus in on Anthony Davis, that's true. He's not lying about that. But Anthony Davis is 31 years old. Anthony Davis is not going to play. Everybody's not playing at 40 years old like LeBron James.
That's a fact.
So if you're saying Anthony Davis is your future, what is that future? Is it 2 years? Is it 3 years, 4, 5, 10? What are you envisioning when you say focus in on Anthony Davis? And so when I look at the J.J. Redick situation, Anthony Davis is going to have some say to that as well. So Rich Paul could be possibly speaking to, hey, talk to that man, don't talk to LeBron about it, because LeBron only got a few more years. You should be focusing in on what Anthony Davis feels about J.J. Redick being hired, whether LeBron sign off on it or not. Okay? Because Anthony...
Or whether he suggested it or not.
Or whether or not he suggested it or not. Anthony Davis is going to be there for hopefully more years beyond LeBron. And if that's the case, he's the catalyst to your team's future. You want to have a conversation with him. And you want to focus in on what he wants. What type of players do you build around him? And I think that's what Rich Paul is saying. But as far as being man, look, LeBron ain't going nowhere. I get it. They do this every single year when his contract is up. They take their time. They go on vacations. They live their life. They enjoy the fruits of labor, everything that LeBron has created. They enjoy all of that. And then they come back and they stay with the team. This is not Cleveland. This is not Miami. It's Los Angeles. And if you leave the bag at the door, at the Lakers' front door, and you walk away, it's probably not, you just don't want that. You don't want that. You just don't. So I don't see him going anywhere.
To me, to say that the Lakers should focus probably more on Anthony Davis, that gives me like a little small crack in the window that LeBron probably could go somewhere. It's a 5% for me. It's 5%. It's 5%. I wouldn't say 0, but 5%.
0.
And that 5% is like the only destination I see, and I've been saying this, is Cleveland is the only thing I think maybe can happen. It's where he grew up, where he won a title also, where he can possibly envision. Cleveland could pick Bronny at the 17th slot. That's where they pick. And Bron can go there and play for 1 year. So when they say don't focus on him, the focus should be more on Anthony Davis, I think that's leaving the door open that LeBron could go somewhere. So, and to say that LeBron he doesn't have any say in what's going on, clearly he does. I mean, J.J. Redick wouldn't be a candidate if he didn't. I mean, we all know that. We all know that. And then we're talking about an extended interview. I mean, the Lakers are running out of options. And if you want Bron there, you want him to be comfortable. And so he's going to look at his choices. He's like, do I want to play with Bronny in Cleveland? Do I want to play with Bronny in L.A.? I don't think he'll uproot his family, for a year or two just to say I want to go to Cleveland. So 5%, which is a low percentage, and I think the Lakers will do. They'll do what LeBron wants. I mean, I think he's going to opt out. He's going to sign a 3-year. They're going to pick up Bronny. They're going to hire J.J. Redick. I mean, if they're going to do all the things you're asking for, why would you go anywhere? So I think this is all a done deal. This is just Rich clutch plan, chess as usual.
Yeah.
This extension will make LeBron the 4th highest paid player in basketball, so why go anywhere? And I believe he'll be a Laker.
All right, I'm going to go with Paul on 5%. except mine's going to be a minus 5%. I'm a minus 5% chance. Minus 5%.
Minus 5.
There is no way. Even though every time you do the Cleveland scenario, I like the ring of it.
Yeah.
It has that storybook story ending, the fairy tale ending.
Yeah.
I get that.
They can get another movie out of it, is what you're saying.
Yeah. They can get a part two. They can get a part two.
They
out of
could.
that.
And obviously that's still in his heart, Akron, and he did show up the other day at the Cavs
Yeah,
game.
go to the game. It might be something looming.
I got it. And Cleveland has pieces. They got pieces, and I don't know, maybe he's choosing the new coach in Cleveland. Who knows?
It's in the East more so than the West right now.
All right. But here's the point. Rich Paul, he's masterful at what he does, but he's a master media manipulator. And I'm seeing stories last night of places LeBron could go. Cleveland, Oklahoma City, blah, 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 all these. And I'm like, what, San Antonio? No, he's not. He's not going to Oklahoma City. He's not going to San Antonio. There might be a tiny % chance that he would go to Cleveland, but I don't see it because of all the things Keyshawn has brought up and I brought up ad nauseum on this show. He lives here. Now he's got 2 places here, and they are beautiful because this is the best place to live in the country. And his family loves it here, and his wife clearly loves it here, and his next career is based here. So it's just hard for him to uproot, even if this happened to be his last year.
He has a younger son playing high school basketball.
Bingo. And by all accounts, his younger son could be better than Bronny is. By all accounts, that's what I keep hearing. I have not watched him, but I hear the whispers. Look out for the second one. Okay, so to me, there's some that they're trying to create a little new leverage with the Lakers, which they don't really need. And to me, as we speak, Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka are somewhere chuckling over all this because they just don't think LeBron's going anywhere. No. And now to AD. Okay, should he sign off first on J.J. Redick? Well, listen, we've all talked about this. AD is more of a follower than a leader. And what LeBron says is gold to him because he believes heart and soul in what LeBron believes in. So if LeBron tells him JJ is the answer, well, then AD's just going to sign off on JJ, right?
I agree with you.
Okay. So, again, does JJ have some potential to be a head coach? It's almost unknowable because he's got zero background at all. And you keep pointing out about Pat Riley. He was on the bench.
I didn't point out about Pat Riley. They the one said it. Okay. I'm just giving some context to the story.
Well, I do think there's some similarities.
What? They dress the same?
No, they just look. They're both media-genic. They
got
good.
Nice dark hair.
Yeah, and they're good on television. Both of them are good on television.
And they were good on TV.
Yep. And Pat Riley was really good on TV and radio, and so they knew Jerry Buss was a ringmaster and a super salesman, and he liked that Pat could talk to the media and be very convincing. Well, so can JJ, because he's very good. He heard him the other night, okay? You hear him tonight, right? Okay, so in the end, LeBron will be a Laker, Bronny will be a Laker, AD will do whatever LeBron says, and I don't know. To me, it feels like I know Rachel Nichols keeps saying, be careful on this. It might only be 1 more year, but it feels like it could be 3 more years to me.
I don't know that it'll be just 1 year. And to the Pat Riley situation, though, Skip, he had Magic Johnson at 21 years old.
And Cap. And
Cap.
Kareem, yeah.
Not LeBron James at 40. This isn't LeBron James at 21. It's LeBron James at 40. Yeah. So it's whether JJ's got bench experience as an assistant coach, understanding how to do things in the huddle or how to delegate to his assistants or not, he got a 40-year-old LeBron James.
Yeah, he does have.
That's a different.
But he's got a 31-year-old AD who made first-team All-Defense.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, he does. Yeah. He does, but look, I don't care who they hire at this point. Just hire somebody, man, because I'm tired of talking about it, to be honest with you.
This is a good long-term play. You know why? Because I do, when I really start thinking about the situation, let's just say LeBron comes back for a 3-year deal and he plays 1. If they're not in contention next year and LeBron retires, I could see them trading AD and going to a full rebuild. Now you got a bright young coach who can learn the ropes of coaching, so this looks like a great long-term play.
Yeah.
You know, if they know they're not going to win a championship in the next year or two, like you said, AD not going to play till 40 like LeBron. He's 31.
But when we've burned years, we didn't have 2 of the top 10 players in the NBA. When we burn years is the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
When we burn them Kobe years and here's the money, Kobe, just do your deal. We didn't have 2 top 10 players.
You had
we got
Smush Parker.
Yeah, we was messing around with like the Machine and Swish Parker. And then, come on, man, stop. Now we in a situation.
Still a play-in team.
We was in the Western Conference Final 2 seasons ago, though, Paul. We still have hopes.
And continue to get older.
Well,
you're continuing to get
yes, but this is not a farewell tour. We're not getting ready to treat it that way.
older. It looks like it.
No, we're not going to treat it that way.
You draft Bronny, it looks like a farewell tour. I mean, you're not putting any pieces that says they're trying to win a championship.
But we haven't had a chance to put the pieces together. The free agency hasn't even started. So the season's still going on. We can't trade for nobody yet. Let's see how it happens before we start to say, oh, well, we could trade AD in 2 years and LeBron can retire. We don't know what's going to happen. We may be able to sign DeMar DeRozan. Hell, we may be able to trade for Donovan Mitchell. We don't know yet. We have no idea.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's all I'm saying. Let's just don't start giving me all this bad vibes.
No, I'm just hypothetically speaking, just like you.
So, Paul, remember, last year, the Los Angeles Lakers did win the first ever in-season tournament against a completely healthy Indiana.
That's what this is about.
They had Halliburton. They actually had
They're
it.
going back-to-back that one.
That's Skip. See, Skip trying to be slick and slide it in.
No, they're going back-to-back that play-in.
Halliburton was actually healthy. He played in that game as opposed to what keeps happening against you guys. Right?
Yeah, we might win it again. We'll take it, and we'll raise the second banner.
Why not?
That's what they want us to do. They didn't ask the Celtics to go win it.
No.
Now, did they?
No,
they didn't ask the Celtics.
We don't raise
they didn't ask the Celtics.
We don't raise those banners.
They didn't ask the Celtics to go win it.
Raised is the one
they said the most popular team.
In a couple weeks.
The most popular team in the NBA. We need y'all to help get this thing off the ground. The Los Angeles Lakers.
Get this thing off the ground.
Because they're promoting it. They want it to be successful.
No, this is going to be a great year because you're going to have the Lakers win the in-season tournament and the Celtics win the NBA championship. That's good for the league. That's good. I got the script. Hey, here it is.
Yeah. There you go.
There's going to be a lot of people really watching the Celtics.
Yeah.
I got the script.
I just want to say to Laker Nation, please don't start tweeting and posting about, please don't leave LeBron, because he ain't leaving. This is like some sympathy play here, like, oh, you better be careful.
I don't see him leaving. It's just, it's hard for me to know his big picture with him, his family, his kids, and what they want to do beyond basketball. And they need some people to sign off on what they want to do beyond basketball. And if you alienate individuals that got the power to sign off on you wanting to do those things, they can rally the other troops not to sign off on you to want to do those things. So
your final point is, if you walk away from a Laker bag, it can tarnish you forever? Is that
it could get in the way of you wanting
to
own an NBA team.
Oh, okay.
It can get in the way. Regardless if you are, they got to sign off. Those other owners, they are, you know how they go. I'm just telling you.
So, Keith.
Okay?
I don't think so.
Look, here's what I'm going to say before we give it to Skip to go pay some bills. I understand what you're saying because it's LeBron freaking James.
Yeah.
He's bigger than big. But them owners, they got to sign off on you owning the team. It ain't just because you LeBron, we're just going to give you the team. You still got to get their approval. Okay, and if you leave this,
certain gatekeeper owners, and there's not many of them. There's only probably like 3 or 4. The rest of them, their opinion don't matter. I'm telling you.
You don't think Jeannie Buss's opinion matters?
Yeah, Jeannie's does, of course.
That's all I'm saying.
She's one
of the main people, and if you leave
why
her,
would she hold a grudge if you don't take the Laker back? For one, he's brought a title back to L.A.
He did.
He brought a title. He came and did what they wanted him to do.
You're looking at it like I would look at it from a player's standpoint. Now I want you to look at it from a business standpoint and how they think.
Just a business standpoint, he's done everything for the Lakers he can. I mean, he can possibly win one more championship, but for the simple fact he got him one.
Oh, so it's a real championship now?
It's a Mickey Mouse, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's Mickey Mouse. You know, it's
Yeah.
a championship.
Yeah.
It still says championship.
Man, I'm just saying, you can believe me or not believe me. It would leave a sour taste. We're not saying retire. Paul, think about what I'm saying.
You're saying leave.
Leaving. You just go, after you fired the coach, you left me with another
He
coach
left Dan Gilbert. He left Pat Riley. He can leave the Lakers.
I'm not saying he can't. I'm just saying you're dealing with an owner. Now, you don't think, so you tell me Dan Gilbert gonna help him when it comes time to sign off? You think he gonna really say, yeah, give him a team?
Wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he?
Okay.
He came back. He came back. After
just don't-
all the tension that was built up and they had on the breakup.
So won't he trade him Donovan Mitchell then?
No, he's not gonna do all
See,
that.
but he ain't gonna trade him Donovan Mitchell, but he...
I know, but that would happen in L.A. That he would benefit from LeBron in Cleveland, obviously. So, Keyshawn, I think you're suggesting that the Los Angeles Lakers are the be-all and the end-all in the NBA.
No,
right?
I'm not. Not necessarily, but I just know how these owners operate. That's all.
I don't think
I
they
didn't
could-
say retire
Okay, but
a Laker. I'm saying we done fired a coach. We done all this.
He wouldn't go on a bad note.
Okay.
This is not leaving on a bad note.
All right.
I mean, but you couldn't hold it against him for going home for third time's the charm.
So
He ain't going home.
Yeah, I agree. All right.
Thanks for watching, Undisputed fans. Do you want more highlights from the show? Make sure to click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from Undisputed.